awkward, and despised conversations that any teenager has ever had in their life is about sex. At many high schools, we've started having abstinence education in the past 2 decades or so, because they thought handing out condoms and telling people how to practice safely was what was causing such a large contraction of STIs, STDs, and pregnancy. So they started abstinence education. Our Hope Center comes and sends representatives and talks to us about waiting until marriage. But abstinence education only lasts so long. Many teenagers decide to be sexually active before marriage. 16% at the age of 15 lose their virginity, 48% at the age of 17, 61% at the age of 18, and by the age of 19, 71% of all teenagers have had sex. I believe that we should have sex education in school, because if teens are going to practice, they might as well practice safely and be responsible for themselves and their partners. When you decide to take the next step in your life and become sexually active, what happens if you don't know how to protect yourself or your partner? This is when STIs and STDs are contracepted, and when this happens, it spreads like wildfire because you don't know how to protect yourself. Because if you've never learned how to put a condom on or to use condoms, then you have no protection. There's nothing but you and that disease. And then you're going to spread that to the next partner, and that partner will spread to the next partner. 1 in every 4 teenagers in America have had an STI or STD in their lifetime. Abstinence has been mainly taught in schools because many parents are saying it's more of a religious reason rather than anything else. They've decided to do that because in the Bible it says to wait until marriage and to not commit adultery. But in the 21st century, many teenagers have decided to engage in this because in social media and everything, sex is idolized. If you can have sex, then you're considered cool. It's not necessarily true, but this is how teenagers perceive sex. So that's when they decide to become sexually active. Without knowledge and without having an education of how to do it the right way and be responsible, then you're going to make a lot of decisions that are going to impact your life for years and years to come. It's not something that it's going to happen and you can forget about it the next day. It's going to stick with you until you die and you're in your grave. I'm not saying that schools should, encourage sex and throw condoms everywhere and say, have at it, have fun. I'm saying that they should teach you how to practice responsibly, because not only you, but your partner's life is in danger and you're at risk for your health. I believe that they should show you how to be responsible and how to take care of your body and treat your body as a temple and take sex seriously. And it's not as big of a joke as the social media is putting it out to be. And not only STDs and STIs, but teen pregnancy is a huge risk if you do not know how to protect yourself by using birth control. Many students nowadays don't know that there's more than all the types of birth control or any kind of contraception or any kind of protection because we haven't been taught. We've been taught don't do it. And when we decide to take the next step, then we're out there clueless because we don't know how to protect ourselves. This is dangerous, and I believe that the faculty and staff, I believe we should have a class to show us how to protect ourselves. So, in order to protect ourselves and the youth, we should start doing sex education in class rather than abstinence education. Because we're young adults and we're going to make that decision to become sexually active. If it's not in high school, it'll be years from now. And our future spouses, if they decided not to wait until marriage, then they could bring something home to you. Thank you.